So I want to give kind of a general update. I haven't made a post about what's going on with all of my passive crypto earnings, and I want to just kind of give a general update overall. The market's been up, it's been down. It's actually, Bitcoin right now is at 69.51, which is pretty good. It's down a little bit today, 1 or 2%. It was over 7,000 yesterday. That's probably pretty good. I mean, it's been down much lower than that. So if we are seeing some sort of a, if it hangs out around the 7,000 mark for a while, that's good. If it goes cheaper, I mean, I'm okay with that as well. The hardest part about the crypto game and investing in general is people hate to see that they're, losing dollar value. But I think long term, I mean, if you believe in the technology, I have friends of mine that are like, Bitcoin is dumping, I'm out, crypto is going down, I'm out, or crypto's going down, are you tired of investing, what are you doing? First of all, this is only a portion of my portfolio. This is a small portion. This is my most speculative portion. But no, I'm not out. I'm not planning to go anywhere. I see this as building and accumulating now for the ultimate pump, which is going to be mass adoption in crypto space. I think we're still a long ways away from mass adoption. Don't know when it's going to happen or what it's going to look like. However, we could have some major pumps between now and then, but we don't know where that's going to be. Where's the floor of Bitcoin? Is it going to be at 5,000? As I said, a year ago it could be, or almost a year ago, into last year, I said it could be, it could drop all the way down to 5,000. It's gotten, pretty close. And so we'll see where it goes. But I'm okay either way. I mean, I'm still buying. I'm not using this money to live off of. I don't need this money to pay my bills. And that's any of my crypto investments. So that's the first thing to keep in mind when you're investing in crypto. And that's common sense advice. That's not investing advice. I'm just one amateur crypto investor versus another one here. But just to give you an update on what's been going on, and by the way, let me say this as well. I'm starting on my channel. My last video I did was about basically what is a smart contract, and I'm going to be doing a video coming up about what is a DApp, and I haven't done that yet because I want to get this update video out, only because I'm certain a lot of you subscribed because of various passive investments I was doing. You just kind of wanted to follow and see what was happening. So I figured I would give an update for subscribers' sake. But I will also tell you that I believe that the biggest thing about cryptocurrency is people understanding what it is and what it's for. It's not just an investment vehicle. We're investing in a future. We believe that we're going to get a return off of what's going to happen in the future. I don't like all the speculating that occurs in the crypto space. Everyone's looking to get rich overnight. I do believe that is extremely possible, but it's only possible if the technology prevails, and I'm extremely optimistic that the technology will prevail. But most people don't even understand what is a Bitcoin, what is a blockchain, what is a smart contract, what is a DApp. Why is it important? Why is this technology important? What are some of the use cases of this technology? So that's kind of the videos that I'm starting to put out. I want them to be part of my videos to be educational, and I'm putting them in playlists on my channel. So if people come across them, they can go through one video to the next, because in order for crypto to go up, then it's about people understanding what it is, why we need it, and why is it so important. And education is the one thing that we can never get enough of, and it needs to be done in such a way that it's as simple as possible. So I want my videos to be like kind of simple explanations or tutorials, and I'm not necessarily going to be explaining it myself. I'll find articles or whatnot to explain it, and we'll talk about it, and I'll commentate on it. So that's what you can expect, and I'll still be putting out videos. Once I get all that done, I'll get back around to specific projects I believe in, and I'm going to discuss some of that. I've got a lot of videos. I mean, I probably could write out a list of about 100 videos I want to get put out. I'm not putting them out every day anymore. I'm looking to put out a little bit more substantive videos with more substance. I'm looking to put out some videos with more substance. I'm just not putting them out quite as much. And so, first of all, Cryptotab, crypto browser. This is a Cryptotab browser that I use, and as you can see, it's running right here. When my computer's on, this browser's up almost all the time, and it mines for you. And I've got a total of 2,000 referrals. Someone want to know how many referrals I got. It's the easiest thing in the world to get referrals for, simply because it's free. You just click on the link, download it, and use it. It's a Chromium browser, which means it functions just like Chrome, except you're mining Bitcoin. And every time you get to, I think they've changed it now. I do it at every 100,000 Bitcoin. And that's mainly because I use this for advertising for referrals. And I've advertised in a lot of places, Ad BTC, easy hits for you. But I'm testing out a new place now just to show you withdrawals real quick. This is the total amount that I've withdrawn right here, $42, totally free, just using computer resources. Let's come here. Minimum amount. So they've lowered the minimum amount. This is awesome. So that's 10,000 Satoshi, I believe. Is that right? Yeah, I got. Where's it? 1,000? That's 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's awesome. So 1,000 Satoshi now to withdraw. And they batch the withdrawals together. It usually takes about 24 to 48 hours on weekdays to get your withdrawal. And it's very easy. You can see I did a withdrawal day before yesterday, 2 days ago, 28th. I did one on the 13th, one on the 25th. So as you can see, I can tell you that it's taken me to get to 100,000 Satoshi, which is what I'm doing now when I'm doing withdrawals. It takes me, I get almost 10,000 Satoshi a day. So it takes me a little more than 10 days right now. And that time period is getting closer and closer, which is awesome because it means I'm using all of my Cryptotab earnings to just advertise. And I wanted to see how far I could take this. I've got some people that I know that they put in $5 a week into advertising on places like Ad BTC and stuff like that. And they advertise with $5 a week. And they've gotten far more referrals far faster. I've only put my link on YouTube, on Twitter a little bit, social media. Outside of that, it's been just some paid advertising for my withdrawals. I've used all my withdrawals for paid advertising. But here's the cool thing. Now I'm going to be able to track this a lot better because they've got more tools here. Let's see. I can pull this up. So now you can add more links so you can track what you're doing. Let's see. Come to affiliate. You can come down here and you can see more. You can view by links. So they've got it where you can test out what you're doing and you can kind of see what's working. So I'm going to be able to actually track now all my different, what's this? I don't even know what this is. I want to click on it. But you can track now what's going on with your advertising. So that's going to be pretty awesome that they've added those new affiliate tools. So we will see. And I'll keep you posted. As soon as I get some hard and fast results, just to save you some money, I'll let you know what's working. I have gotten referrals from Ad BTC, and I have gotten some referrals from Easy Hits for You. The problem with Easy Hits for You is it's just slower. Their advertising is slower. You can put Ad BTC, you can do an ad right now. I mean, you can place an ad, and boom, it'll start running right away. Let's see. I'll put a link for Ad BTC down in the description as well as a link for Crypto Browser. They're affiliate links, so you'll be supporting my channel, and I will appreciate that. The other thing is Moon Bitcoin. Love Moon Bitcoin. It's just free, passive way to earn Bitcoin. As you can see, I've gotten 48,000 Satoshi. That's awesome. It adds up very, very fast. Referrals are awesome if you want some free Bitcoin and you want to promote Moon Bitcoin. It's an easy way to get new people, and people are interested in Bitcoin. They don't know how it works. This is a great way just to get people started. I freaking love Moon Bitcoin. I think it's the best faucet because it doesn't penalize you as much. Well, it's the best faucet, I think, for a couple of reasons. There's a couple good ones out there, but I think this is one of the best ones. Basically, it's like this. If you got to wait at least 5 minutes to claim, but you don't get limited. If it took you a week, if you only claimed once a week, then you're still going to be earning Satoshi. It slows down the longer it takes you to make a faucet claim, and to make a claim is just as simple. Click I'm not a robot. Submit.
Threat has been detected.
Boom. Done. Sometimes there'll be a pop-up to come up. I didn't do it that time. That's awesome. So Moon Bitcoin is awesome, and you get bonuses, right? So my daily 9 days in a row I've logged in, claimed a bonus. I'm trying to get this to 100 because that's the maximum. You get 100% bonus on the 25. Just then I got a 9%, right? Plus referral bonuses. So the referrals are awesome here. You earn 50% of everything your referrals claim. So the person who referred me got 14 Bitcoin basically. Oh, I'm sorry, 12 Bitcoin basic, 12 Satoshi basically, because I just claimed. And they get a 1% bonus as long as I claim every day. Well, I'm going to be claiming every day because I'm trying to get this daily loyalty bonus, and I want to keep it there once I get it there. So they get an additional bonus. So you get 50% of everything your referrals claim plus for every active referral that you have in 24 hours, you get a 1% bonus on top of that. So I've had 15 referrals who's made a claim within the past 24 hours. They give you this mystery bonus. I don't even know what that is, obviously. I don't do the mining bonus because it takes away computer resources that I want to be using for Cryptotab. So I don't do that. And but these are my two favorite passive. There's nothing but computer resources and time for these two. They pay out the least, but they're also risk-free. So I love both of these a lot, and I'll put links down below. My favorite project currently by far is Proof of Weak Hands 3D. I can do a whole video about this again, but Proof of Weak Hands 3D is phenomenal. This is probably where I actually have more invested in Proof of Weak Hands 3D than I have in Bitcoin. I love this project, love what it's doing. Just to show you what's been going on. And a quick update here. First of all, let's take a look at the charts. So this is a 1 hour chart. It's been going down, so I'm earning dividends and I'm reinvesting. I've not withdrawn anything out of Proof of Weak Hands 3D since I've started so far, and I'm just growing and growing this position, and it's growing well. I mean, it's growing really well. Let's look at the 1 day chart so you can get an idea. See this? Let's see if the 1 week chart shows anything. Okay, here we go. So this is weekly chart, and a week is like a year almost in crypto, it feels like. So it went up a lot here, and then there was a big sell-off, and it went all the way down to here. I got in, let's see, I got in during this week right here. This is when I got in originally. So it ran up, it sold off, and it flatlined forever, it felt like. And then several things happened here. They came out with 2 games that feed into the contract, Powh3d short and Powh3d long, and it just went crazy. And then that's kind of worn out, the excitement, and it's come back here, and it's kind of looks like we're leveling off at this point in the contract, right here. So, and that's on a weekly chart leveling off. So this is a 6 hour chart. This is the 1 day chart. So we've kind of leveled off here. We may continue to drip lower, but here's the thing. So Proof of Weak Hands 3D, they've got APIs. To understand how it works, it's incredible. And that's all. I mean, this video is going to get forever long if I go into all these details. But basically how it works is you buy the token. Every time someone buys and sells the token, you charge a 10% fee, but the 10% fee doesn't go to an exchange. It gets distributed among all current token holders. Every time you buy and sell or transfer a token, there's a 10% fee, and that exchange fee doesn't go to an exchange, it goes to the community of token holders. So the longer you hold the tokens, as the price goes up and down, up and down, up and down, you're basically earning Ethereum, or you're earning, more accurately, you're earning an ERC20 token called P3D, or Proof of Weak Hands 3D. And you can cash that out as Ethereum right then and there on the spot, or you can just reinvest and buy more Proof of Weak Hands. And it's awesome. I mean, it's absolutely awesome. And I've done videos about where I think this can go long term, but already there's a working project here. It already works. And they've proven it so far with 2 games, Powh3d short, Powh3d long. Now the public interest in the game is the short game. It seems like people were interested in it at first, and then it's died down. We'll see how the Powh3d long goes. But they're already coming out with another game. They've announced the name of it is Just Died, and they haven't. It's DI and the 3D like this, Just Died. So they haven't said a whole lot what it's going to be about yet. They just kind of hinted about it once or twice. So that's under development, as well as ETHORS, another game on the Ethereum blockchain, basically is using the API, and they're basically using that API in conjunction with the P3D tokens to provide, they're using the dividend or the rewards aspect of it to be able to provide continued rewards to their own holders of their own token. So that's very fascinating how that's working. It basically gives them some diversifications, and there's other projects probably going to be picking up and using the API. And basically the idea is, for your project, you choose to hold P3D tokens. And I think the way ETHHorse does it is they take a percentage of all the money used from their games, raised from their games, to buy P3D tokens. And so what that does is ETHHorse tokens, people hold those tokens, and basically they earn a dividend off of, kind of like the house, they earn a dividend off of what is earned through the games. Well, what the ETHHorse basically community or leadership of the organization, what they've done is they've used part of their profits to buy P3D tokens. Reason being is it helps produce a more steady return for the holders of their token, if that didn't just confuse you. But there's a lot of, the point, bottom line is there's use cases for this token, and there's additional use cases being proven out by for this token. They're already getting used, and there's other games coming, other projects in development, so that this is actively getting developed, and it's fascinating. I was in this thing when the contract had about 4,000 Ethereum in it, and now we're way over, well, we're just over, what, 40,000. We've been as high as, what, almost 80,000 in the contract. So it's grown a lot. It's phenomenal. So the other thing that I've just started doing is I'm doing some Masternode investing. And I'm doing it right now using staking pools, and I'm using two. I'm using Simple POS pool, and I'm using Stake United, which I don't know why it's doing this right now. And the reason that I'm doing this, for now, the reason I'm using pools, there's pros and cons to using a pool. One is it's centralized. Two, you got to trust the pool that the people running the pool aren't going to run off with your money. I'm not really concerned about that. I guess it could happen. But the best reason for using a pool is it prevents you from, they charge like 5%, but that's all they charge, and it prevents you from, you can earn more using a pool than trying to start out on your own. And at the same time, you don't got to keep up with wallets and the technology, and there's always wallet updates on these coins. A lot of these Masternode coins are much smaller coins. Some of their wallets are very technical. You got to have a virtual private server, all that stuff. I just don't, at this point, I'm not worried about doing all that just yet. I want to continue to do some more Masternode investing and kind of see where we go with it. So I love Masternode investing because you kind of get paid in dividends, if you will. And the great thing about the dividends, or you get paid in tokens basically for holding the coins. And the great thing about them is that you get to, it kind of hedges some of your investing. So you can sell off part of those dividends, and it kind of decreases your risk. You start earning a little bit of your original investment back. I'm not sure why Stake United is doing that. I don't want to give away just yet what Masternodes I'm doing, because it basically decreases. The more Masternodes that are running, the lower your earnings are. But I will tell you a few that I'm looking at, and I'm not in all of these, but I will tell you a few that are listed up here. There's a lot that I like, but they don't fully meet my criteria. This gold poker is very fascinating. It's new. It's interesting. Someone who's played online poker in the past, I find this one interesting. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's interesting enough for me to at least pay attention to it. Pivx, I like Pivx better than Dash. I love to see that they have a community behind the coin. They have real working projects behind the coin. Linda Coin, this one is got an interesting history, but they're trying to take on the world of Ethereum. Don't know if they'll do it, but that's interesting. BitG is fascinating. This is a Masternode version basically of Bitcoin. BitG stands for, I think it's Bitcoin Green. The reason this is fascinating is because one of the common complaints about Bitcoin is that it takes too much energy. So this is the answer to the people who say that. It could be interesting. Deviant's another one that I think is interesting. Gencoin's definitely interesting. Let's see. And I'm not saying that the other ones aren't, I just don't know enough about them. Medic, I've been meaning to research this one more. So those are coins that I'm aware of. I am investing in some of them. I'm not going to tell you which ones. I'll tell you another one. that I don't see up here, and you can't do it through I really like it a lot, but you can't. In fact, I'll go and tell you, I'm not invested in it, but I would be invested in it. I just don't want to set up my own wallet, and that's, I think it's Bulwark or whatever. I really like it a lot. It's got a great community behind it, active development behind it. I like it. So here's the criteria that I'm looking for in projects. I don't care how small they are. I don't care what the price is. I want to know that there's volume. There's actually people, I want to know there's tens of thousands of daily volume, that there are actually people buying and selling the coin in large enough quantities. I want to know that there's a working project. I want to know there's a community. I want to know that there's active development. I want to know that there's a white paper. Those are the things that I'm looking for. And if I don't have one of those, it doesn't mean that I'm automatically going to disqualify it. I also like to see marketing behind a coin. I like to know there's people actively marketing it and talking about it. That's important. You can have the greatest product in the world, but if nobody ever hears about it, it doesn't really matter. Someone's got to hear about it. The team's got to be good. And that's what I don't like about some of these products. The team's got to be good about getting the news out. They've got to be a little bit good at marketing. They just can't be just technical guys or gals. So that's where I'm at so far. That's just an update. I'll put a link for Simple POS Pool and Stake United as well. Basically what happens is that when you make an investment, I'll get paid I think it's 1 or 2% out of the 5% that they charge. So it doesn't cost you anything. But you'll be supporting this channel and whatever coins you like. I mean, there's a lot of them that people like, and I'm not sure why some of these get a lot of attention. I know Shard, a lot of people like Shard. I think this is 4. A lot of people like that one. Hemp coin, I think that one is. A lot of people like that one. So there's a lot of them that people like, and it doesn't mean they're not great projects or great coins. BitB, I just don't know enough about them. I mean, you don't have time to check out everything. So I don't know enough about them. So if I don't, obviously that's why I'm not investing in them. But I'm going to find a way. I think I'm probably going to create some sort of a community and either a Discord channel, and put it down in the comments down below. Maybe a Discord channel or maybe an email list. And basically what I'll do is, it won't be free. You have to make a donation, of some sort, a small amount of donation, a small amount of crypto. And then I'll probably bring in a community of people. So I'm only working with the people that are the most serious about actually doing the investing. Because if people want the info, then I'm glad to get it out there. I just don't want to put it out there randomly for every person who comes across my videos to want to be able to take part in or to start using, and then it diminishes all of our returns. So, basically, if you were to make a small donation of a little bit of crypto, I think that just shows that you're willing to support the channel. Probably a much more loyal subscriber, and then we can all share info together about various masternodes. I was wondering for the longest time how come I didn't see a lot of info about this out there, and then I realized the only time you see a lot of info about masternode coins is when people are just trying to pump them in order to dump them, and I'm looking to hold on to them for potentially a very long time. So I'm not interested in just pumping up projects in the short term. But anyway, that's where I'm at so far. That's an update. I know you haven't heard a lot from me, and you haven't heard a lot about Cryptotab and Moon Bitcoin and whatever. But that's where I'm at. That's what we're doing. Let's do another claim just because.
Threat has been detected.
Awesome. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon. Give me some feedback down below about Masternodes, or if you got any questions about anything that I've said in this video, I'll be glad to reply back to your comments. I do as much as I can replying to the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have an awesome day.